All right, everybody, welcome back to Champs of the Fog. Sorry for the delay. We have a little bit of matchmaking issues, a team not quite ready for the game, but we are here now, and joining me today is none other than Avytaan themselves. How are you today?
Doing great, fantastic. Don't worry, they were just being shy. They're here though, they're ready to game. And as well as I am to be here and good to see you all. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you for coming back, and I am your host, littlerugaard, and we're going to be having Mirage versus Shadow Wolves. And we're going to be going right into trial number 2. We'll be on Suffocation Pit. The first trial, because of the 10-minute penalty, they did forfeit. So Mirage is going to be down 24 points, 24-0 going into trial number 2. But it is trial number 2. They'll probably lose the set point. But from there, we'll just have to see. And we're actually loading into here pretty quickly. They, despite the fact we had that, that slow start, they did get the lobby together. Once the survivors got in here, again, very quick to get their builds together. Hopefully no penalties will be incurred with our refs checking everything, and hopefully we'll get a clean Blight match.
Oh, Blight. I am excited. I love Blight, as I expressed last time. Oh, yes. I like to see those little bumpy bumpies. Pinball man.
What?
Yes,
those little bumpy bumpies? What?
I said it. Yep. I find Blight cute. What of it?
All right. I'm here for it. And again, it's going to be Mirage killing, because Shadow Wolves would have been killing first. And we would have seen a twins match, and I don't think Avytaan's too bummed about missing a twins match. I wanted to. I love seeing twins, but...
Nope, I'm good.
Well, fair enough. But again, Blight is interesting, because you can get to both sides of the map. I don't know if the rushing really helps in that choke point. Once like a survivor is like looping that center choke point, I feel like the rush really falls off, but going into the choke point, they're not fully safe. I've seen some downs happen before they're able to get really entrenched in that area, so we'll see how Shadow Wolves tackle it.
What map did you say we were going to again?
Suffocation Pit.
Suffocation.
The Macmillan Estates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like it's the map with the middle jungle gyms, right? Oh,
yeah, it's that middle choke point that we were talking about. And like I said, we have loaded in here very quickly, and spawning with a split corrupt zone. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, Shack side's corrupted. Yep.
Yeah, Shack side has 2 corrupted gens, one on the other side. Oh, they didn't notice that survivor right there? I think they noticed a bit too late. Oh no.
What are these add-ons? Can you? I forget what the add-ons are.
So what is the carrion, the blighted carrion crow? Oh, I don't know if they saw the survivor back there. There was a survivor legs. I think it was the Nia or Meg. I don't know. Anyway. Nancy, actually. It was Nancy. Ooh, not able to get that curve. So every rush that you bounce with gets a little bit faster with each rush. And then you have the infamous Compound 21, which shows survivors' auras when you bounce within 6 meters.
Oh,
super good add-on.
Okay.
Super good add-on.
Yes, I recall. Yep. Ooh,
good hit there.
Nice. Very nice.
They are missing a couple survivors, though.
I do appreciate when Blights are able to curve that little hit. It's frustrating as survivor, but it's so good when you see happen as skill, like right now. So satisfying.
True. They did bring flicks back in one of the recent patches. I think it was by accident. They did remove the flicks originally, but notice that totem back there. These survivors trying to get rid of. I think there's a ruin in play. Quick reset on the Atom there.
We are in the What do you call this again? The middle choke? What do you call it?
Yeah, it's the choke point. Like I know the suffocation pit is the mine shaft, but this feels like the suffocation pit right here.
Oh, I mean, I personally survivor. I feel like the suffocation area, since they added breakable walls, it's so weak for me. I do not like going there myself personally. This is my zone right here. If I do get this map, I stay here and I do not leave it, because depending who the killer is, I can keep him here locked for a while.
That's fair.
Yeah, suffocation for me, it's like you can be there for like a little bit, but once they break that wall, it's pretty much. Oh, there you go. Megan down.
Seeing a little. This is a little bit of a. This is a bit of a pub build from back in the day. We got Corrupt. We had that Tinkerer pop you saw, and Corrupt is down.
Yes.
Ruin does get cleansed, and they're running back over here to this gen. I'm expecting a Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh yeah, and let's see. Yep, there it is.
That is Pop Goes the Weasel.
Orange clouds. At least that's not the way that I could tell. At least I don't know if that's like a orange clouds face Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah, the dust cloud I think is the general way that people can tell. And yeah, I mean, we can also hear the general regression of the gen itself. They're gonna get this pallet though. Ooh, good stun there. Another Tinker in the distance.
Beautiful. Satisfying as a survivor. I like that.
For sure. And they are going to commence with the tunnel here on the Meg. I can respect it. It makes sense. The corrupt zone has been down for a little bit. First gen does
Yes.
finish. However, this will be second hook on the Meg, so the survivors have wasted no time, but they have had to do multiple resets, and a decisive strike from the Meg will get it over.
That's stabby.
That is a lot of, well, now you know decisive's down, so everyone else is tunnelable. However, I imagine she's gonna get some decent distance here.
Oh, she's going to a dead zone actually. Probably unless she has.
Balanced.
Yep. There.
Doesn't work. They get cut off.
If this is a dead zone right here, I don't think there's any pallets around here that I could see. Yeah, that's gone right there. Oh yeah, she would have been in the dead zone pretty much.
And no Tinkerer proc just yet. They did see the, I believe this is Tap over here.
Yep.
No, I think it's the wrong outfit actually. No, it is.
Oh,
No, it is
yep.
Adam. Never mind.
Oh, it's Adam. There you go.
The outfit looked different. I couldn't tell from the distance. And we do see Tinkerer, but I don't think they're gonna go to it just yet. I think they're gonna be content to get the Adam here. Lithe is gonna get them distance there.
Oh, he has like two decisions to do: the life gamer or the gamer right here who's barely walking away from the gen. Oh lord. Oh,
Trying to do a slide tech there, and instead they're gonna go back to their survivor. Yeah, you know what? If you can make sure the survivor dies and don't give up a gen besides that one, you might actually be in a good spot.
For sure. And do I see a four lock? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I see a 4 gen lock in this side of the map.
It looks like it.
Ooh. Oh, never mind. Wait. Yeah,
Well,
regen now.
Yeah, that gen was in the middle of the Suffo area, or not the Suffo, the choke area, so it makes sense. Ooh, failing a skill check there, and they are going to die here.
Oh my. Little shimmy there, shimmy, shimmy.
Survivors will get 3 gens though.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. They're 1 gen away from the 3. Unless this person. Nope.
Not enough distance
Pallets
there.
down.
And yeah, actually, they need to break this pallet because if he gets Lithe, he's gonna be able to get away here.
Oh.
No, Nancy didn't get the body block in time.
Nancy. Oh.
You're like, how dare you not get
How
the body
rude.
block?
Me and my survivor brain. Nancy, please.
Oh goodness. Not a bad situation to be in for this Blight here.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you can get the 4K, that gives your team a very good chance of getting the match point potentially in the trials to come. But yeah, with that first gen being done, they're out of the set. So they're just trying to get the next set, the next match point, and that's what their skill is trying to give them. Ooh, not quite able to get that flick.
That's a nice hound, that Tap. I will say that right now.
Oh yeah, Tap
He's wearing
is
that
swag. For sure.
That's got way better. I've been using him a lot lately. Poor guy hasn't been. Oh, the BT hit.
Yep,
Hell
wait for
yeah.
the BT.
Right
Makes
away.
sense.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
No DS though, so they know the survivor is very tunnelable. Haven't seen the Deliverance play either. Oh yeah, I don't actually know how you're gonna get this. Yeah, they are in the trenches here.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh lord. I love going against Lion in this type of. I mean, I know it's painful for them, but for me, I'm just haha, catch me.
Right?
So that's a good.
And yeah, they're trying to break this 3 gen immediately.
Yep.
2 survivors on it. However, not gonna be able to get the pop here. Trying to set up the hug tech, and they do get the hit on Tap after all.
Is that what the hug tech, is that what causes those hits right here? Because I always find like these loops can be kind of hard for Blight sometimes, for some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, so what happens is it's calculating the collision of Blight based on where the chest is, and by using your POV to look up and down, you can align the chest lower than the collision or against the collision, and it will not count it, and you get a slide off of the surface.
See, okay. It's like, it's such like, how do you, what's the word, like, what's mumbo jumbo that you have to, it's like with Billy, right? Like you have to like hold that a little bit to do like a little side chain. If you want to like do like a nice little curve, you know, oh gosh. Such science, much science.
Yeah, you don't actually have to flick until the very end of that. A little bit of a desync there. Yeah, again, those kind of techs came out, and they serve as a reset here. Those kind of techs came out a little bit later on down the road after Blight's collision has gone through a couple iterations.
Right.
They have not been able to come back over here and get this gen. However, if they cannot get this unhook, I think this might be done. The 2 pallets they need to break just to get rid of some resources, but no vacuum
Pallet economy.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna.
That's left is still back there. Oh, they have one.
That makes sense. They're gonna go ahead and get that at least 99.
Yep.
Well, they know all the perks actually. They can go ahead and just complete it if they really feel like it. I mean, the reason you don't is you want to be able to take the end game on at your own pace, and having that one back there 99 ready to go is always nice. But yeah, they're not gonna complete it. It looks like they're gonna 99 it. However, I don't know how they're gonna get the save.
What the? Oh, she went
Sprint burst.
Did she? Yeah. And smack.
Yep, and they're gonna
That's
go
a
for a
perfect
hook trade.
line.
Oh, they do finish it, so they're gonna go for a hook trade here.
All right.
And I don't believe that is. Hold on, that's second wind. Yeah, and the Blight realizes that it's second wind too. They know they need to
He's
get
like-
this survivor down.
He's like not in front of my salad.
Oh.
Oh, and he's
I think they're gonna get the full state here. I don't think it's gonna be in time before borrowed. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's nothing for him
Yep.
in this area at all. Oh, he got the heal though from
Yep.
the second. Oh, nice.
Yeah, second win did
Wow.
actually complete, and I would go for the hook on the Nancy now. I would be worried that that tap has gone to that back gen and is starting to work on it.
How
Yeah.
long is the heal? The second wind? Is it like 15 seconds or something like that? Hook?
I think second wind is 20 seconds.
20?
Chat might be able to correct me. It's either 20 or 24. It might be 16, but I really don't think it's 16. I think it's 20. I could be wrong though. And again, it's been a while since not quite. We get that hug
Yeah.
tech. It's been a
Oh,
while since
same.
I've seen it.
I mainly use that perk when I do like random perk wheels and I'm bored. So it's like I use it very occasionally, but when I do, it's actually not that bad. It's occasion. It's a what's it called? It's very situational. In this case, it worked for him though.
Well, it's really good in comp because it gives the survivors a chance to
True.
get a reset. I'm surprised they're working on this gen with pop being up. Oh, the slide.
Oh, my
Deliverance
Lord,
from Nancy though. They called it. I was like, hey, they're sliding. You
There
can
she
definitely
goes.
get it. Wow.
Whew. Let's see. Let's see. Wow. Can't you technically hit through that little gap between those trees? If you get lucky enough, like if you're in that little gap.
I think you
Oh, so-
can.
That would feel so frustrating if that would. I think it should. I mean, it makes sense. It's a gap. Instead of like a hunter's hatchet. Ugh.
Yeah, we do see Adam here. No, I'm sorry,
Ooh.
that's Tap. He hit the Adam
That's Tap.
earlier.
Remember,
I'm
Tap
really bad at
has
this.
a fancy hat. He has a fancy hat. Okay.
He does have a fancy hat.
hat.
Ooh, rushing through him
nice.
though. Good. Oh, they could have actually gotten the
Oh.
curve on there possibly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just this middle area is so rough for Blight to rush.
Yes. Oh, it is for sure.
No
if you
tinker
pay
yet.
attention, if you pay attention good enough, you can easily like trap up a light right there. Sadly. Oh.
And I think they set the Nancy back here. Yeah, they did. About to say, set the Nancy way back here. And Nancy, oh, not able to have that one last rush. Nancy will be able to get out of here, I think, between their sprint burst and the fact that Blight is out of tokens, which means that if those two survivors go back to that gen, I think it's going to pop. They might actually be able to pull this out after all.
Oh. There's a flashbang.
Tap did
Nice.
get the reset, and I believe, yeah, they're going to come in for the bottom. I'm not going to be able to get it, though.
Oh, went through. Oh no.
And they will take the hit here, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, they do get
I
the
am.
hit.
Oh, wow. I mean, I have to say, even though he got a hit right here, I have to appreciate this. Tap knows when to like, avoid, like how to juke it out. So, you see, he's made the Blight whip a couple times when he's done his rush. So I appreciate seeing that. But really nice hits from the Blight as well.
Yeah, Blight is actually able to possibly take back the momentum here as that gen in the back has been stalled out because Nancy's no longer there. I don't know where Adam is. They might be on the gen. I don't know, but they really can't afford too much because as soon as Tab gets hooked here, the Adam is on their own. They've got to make a save
Yeah.
somehow. I don't know where they are.
Either he's in the gen or he's gonna sneak around and save somebody. Might be the hero, might be a sneaky one. We'll see. The roads are fairly close. He could easily patrol this. So.
Mm-hmm.
So
and they
either-
find Adam.
There he goes. That's
Yeah.
zone galore.
Yeah, I don't know
Unless-
if Adam's gonna be able to. Yeah, you can just do this until make Adam make the decision. They're gonna die from this hooks, and then at that point you just run to Shack.
We're gonna do a little switch unless he gets the hit before. Oh,
Ooh,
oh.
good
Interesting.
job.
Oh, and not
Waiting
patient
out.
enough.
They tried. Yeah, that's so hard to wait for because
It is.
As soon as you see them go into the fatigue, I don't know if you can still get to the survivor on hook in time to unhook.
No. I've done it myself, and it's satisfying to make him miss. I'm not gonna lie when you go to a locker, but very true. You're way too close to that hook.
Indeed, and with that, that is going to be the 4K for the Blight at 4 gens up, so kind of stifling it to an 8-point lead for, I believe it, yeah, I think it's an 8-point lead? I think it's an 8-point lead. I might be wrong there.
A Mr. Blight. He wins.
But
Well,
yeah, that
it
is
was a pretty good match, though.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Very good match from everybody.
Yeah, so the set will still definitely go to Shadow Wolves, again, it's it's hard to come back from a 24-0 deficit. There aren't that many 4Ks at 5 gens in comp. Checking real quick. I'm curious. So they had the Deliverance. Here's how they. Okay, so they had the Unbreakable. Okay, and the For the People. I like that. Anyway, so that's it. We'll be going into set number 2 here after Shadow Wolves taking the win. It is only 8 points difference. So the Blight did what they need to. They got the 4K. Only 8 points difference. So going into these next 2 trials, they might be able to, pull it out or something. After all, we'll just have to see. As I do believe, what are we going to be playing on next? We're going to be playing on ARP, and Mirage is going to be playing the Twins. You can't escape them. And it's going to be even more worse than last time. We're on ARP with an even nastier choke point.
Oh no, that's the what I call the bone shape map, right? Yep. Okay.
Welcome to the grind.
I mean, okay. Even though I don't like going against Twins, I do like I said, I'm okay. This is what I like to call Twins and like Slinger, like all those colors I dislike. I like to call them hypocritical. Right? No. Yeah. Sorry, hypercritical killers, where you don't like going against them, but you like playing as them or even watching gameplay as them. That's what I call it. I call them hypercritical because you're a hypocrite because you don't like the killer, but you like to play as them and watch gameplay of them. So that's me with Twins. That's me with Slinger. I mean, I Pinhead I still hate regardless, but but that's what I call it. So okay. You know what? I'll say I'm interested. I'll bite.
All right. That's fair. I enjoy watching Billy. I would
Billy.
rather eat sand than play Billy. I love pain.
I love going against Billies. I always love going against a Billy. They're so rare, at least in my games. They're super rare. And when I go against an only chainsaw Billy, even better. Even better.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't know. They're just in an unfortunate spot. Maybe they'll get some love in the future. Because Billies used to be everywhere, and now they're just like they're going extinct. They're an endangered species.
Yeah, they are, and it's so sad. Because like whenever I get one, I get so excited, and like the majority of the Billies that I go against nowadays, sadly, they're like either newish, or they're trying to practice, which is fair, and they end up just giving up, and it's so sad. I'm like, no, please keep going.
It's hard. There are so many things that just feel demotivating about that killer. Maybe one day they'll get a quality of life update, like something, please.
Hopefully.
I don't know, like. Props to the people that still play Billy through everything. Like, bless your souls. I don't have the strength.
Well, I remember a couple months back, we had the community, some of the DVD community members were trying. They did like a little event where it was called Free Billy.
Yeah, the Free Billy.
Yeah, and I love that because I actually did get a lot more than before that. So that, I mean, it didn't last, unfortunately. Like once it was over, the little event thing, quote unquote event, didn't last long, sadly. But I do agree. Like I found it silly when it happened though, because Billy was perfectly fine, in my opinion. Even as Survivor main, Billy was perfectly fine. And then like I remember there was like a patch happening, there was some things happening, and then after that was done, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we nerfed Billy. Like what? I don't know.
I do agree that the quick saw add-ons were a bit too much. That definitely was not healthy for the game per se, but again, just an issue of them over nerfing. They nerf from multiple areas, like the heat that they added to it. All of his add-ons are just like not good anymore, except for like maybe 3.
Yes,
just I do agree. A lot of things.
Yes, the add-ons. Yeah, you're not wrong about the add-ons. The add-ons, some of the add-ons they did a little bit of tweaking for sure. I think I'm mainly like salty about the overheat because I do love Billies who only use chainsaw, and once the overheat happens, obviously they have to use M1. And what the survivors do when the Billy uses M1, we laugh at them. So,
yeah, exactly.
Like, so like they have no choice. So I prefer to go against an only chainsaw Billy than a Billy who is forced to not use a chainsaw and smack it with a little mallet, whatever the heck they have. So I miss. Let's shout Sledgehammer. Oh, that's Bubba that I'm thinking about. Bubby has a mallet, right?
Yeah, Bubba has a mallet. Billy has any number of things. It seems to change depending on what skin you have. But
Yeah. Milkman Billy. I love Milkman. I like Milkman Billy. Okay. I also love his little long beard. He looks like a
oh
like a very
yeah,
aggressive fisherman. Yeah. Like a Viking. A Viking. There
I
you
can
go.
see that. I can see that. Yeah, I like they did a little bit of tune up to him recently where they went over his add-ons again and gave him a couple of knickknacks here and there, but I still think they either like need to dampen the overheat a little bit overall, or maybe give him back some better like.
Yeah.
I would be really happy if they buffed like. I know engravings are the most popular one, so like maybe buff the other ones around the engravings, or I don't know, just a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Give him breathe a little bit of life into the killer, because nobody wants to play him. He's just if you're facing any kind of squad that knows what's going on, you're just going to get wrecked. For the skill and intense, like the intensity and practice you can put into Billy, you can do way more with other killers than what you can with Billy. Billy is like stuck, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Now Billy, any killer. My preferences are killers that make me think, like make me stay on my feet. Like I'm sorry, quick on my feet. I'm sorry, quick on my feet. Like I like killers like Oni, like Billy, Blind Nurse. Unfortunately, Miss Nursey is disabled at the moment. I do miss her dearly, but they have to little fix up with her. But I prefer killers who like keep me awake. You know, so like whenever I go against a killer like that who has no slowdown perk, it scares me because to me, it either tells me they're very confident, they're really good at pressuring, or they just didn't have the perks.
Or they're just very, very new.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Or they're very new. But hey, you know what? I have gotten killers who have the basic look, their base kit clothing, and they, people, some people do this. They like to judge. Even survivors, they like to judge people by their cosmetics sometimes. So you would think, oh, it's
frosty eyes, no Ed.
Yeah, frosty eyes. That's fine. Yeah, click on the totems, but they end up having none of that, and they're actually really good. They're just wrecking havoc left and right, and you're like, okay, well.
I've done that before. I have definitely done that before. I'm happy that we have frosty eyes for Trickster now.
Oh, right.
Now people are like
Hey, he has pretty eyes, whether he has those or not. So
True. Actually, so the crazy thing is his Frosty Eyes cosmetic goes with so many other outfits too, which is really nice.
True.
So
yeah,
one of the best looking killers in the game by far. But with that said, one of the not best looking killers in the game, Twins, gonna be starting off on the main building and breaking the wall as
Charlotte.
Good corrupt.
Charlotte has arms. She has arms, I get, but she does have arms. She's buff.
Oh goodness, they have the chain. I hate this weapon where the chain is just like wiggling.
Are you just staring at it now? Is it gonna bother you?
Oh, it's so annoying. I'm glad we have Victor. All right, Victor found Adam and did not get. He's gonna get kicked.
Nope.
A little bit of bags for like, yeah.
I did the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, whenever I miss with Victor, I'm just shaking back and forth like, no.
Me too. Me too. I was like, eh.
Oh man.
Well, Survivor. Whenever like Victor misses his little lunge at me, and I realize, oh, I could have kicked him. But I like these little pounces, by the way. When they do over the pallet, like I've seen some really sick pounces. Oh, that's not a sick pounce. Oh god. Okay, that's a sick. Yeah, get him.
Oh, they got him to the firecracker.
I love that. That's so satisfying, I will admit.
That was very good. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get this.
Unless they have that hard. Yep.
We're dead hard, yeah. We saw all the survivors around here too. He knows there's at least two other.
The gang's here. Yep. The whole gang is here. Oh. Who are we going for? Who was that? I didn't even see who. That's not Nancy. That was a Nancy.
Yeah, they're trying to get information to see how many survivors are still in the area. If anybody's gonna go for a flashlight save, if anybody's gonna, try and interrupt.
That's interesting. So is that Victor gives you a killer instinct then when you're around survivors? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
see, that's how much
Victor,
killer I would play.
if you're in Charlotte, Victor will reveal survivors around via I think it's called a scream or something like that. But also, you also just have Victor nearby in case anybody goes for the unhook. You know immediately you can interrupt it.
Right. I know when Victor's not being used, and it's just was that a survivor right there? It was.
Yeah, that was a survivor. So there's two survivors over there.
Yeah, so like I knew about Victor like when he was just standing still and you're controlling her. I know that when you walk by him, the Charlotte gets an instinct. So I knew that, but like when you're using Victor generally, I didn't know you got an instinct. That's interesting. Oh.
And that's going to be a protection hit, forced penance on both of these survivors now. So neither of them are going to be able to heal up. So incredible forced penance value. And also,
Ooh.
We didn't say this before, but it comes to no surprise to anybody. There's thanatophobia. These survivors know it.
Yep.
They're dealing with it right
Yep.
now. They do get the kick, though.
Very good. I always forget that you can kick the little thing, so I'm just like,
Yep.
I forget to go back and kick it.
You might as well. I mean, it slows down
Yeah.
Charlotte just a little bit. However, these two
yeah.
survivors are in a heap of trouble here. Oh, not able to get that. Oh, they get the kick. They do.
Oh,
Say-
they're both fighting for the kick.
They really needed to get that down there. And we'll see if they're able to
Wow.
make anything out of this. They do have a lot of pressure on these two because they're in a nowhere zone, and they're both broken for the time being. Probably another 30 seconds or so. Oh, they get the hit through the pallet there.
God. Very
I haven't seen that in
nicely
a
done.
while. And we see the
Yeah.
blood.
Another one.
Baiting the hit. They get the Nancy as well.
Wow, very good.
Oh, man, that is so
job.
bad for these survivors.
Oh man. Hey, for the kicks that this poor guy got his revenge. So he got 2 down. He got
Oh,
both
yeah.
kickers.
For sure. He got revenge and then some.
Look, bro, there's the chain. Look at the chain. Look at the chain.
No, stop it. I was looking at the killer instinct there. As they don't have to do anything with this Nancy just yet. Wait, did they not see the survivor to the left there? No, they think they did that. Yeah, there you go.
There he is.
Yep. And they do in fact see them, and I don't think they're actually gonna chase here. Or they know where the last survivor is.
And oh my, that's
If there's no unbreakable on the Nancy, these survivors might be in a world of trouble. Uh-oh.
Miss Megan. Oh, Miss Megan. There's no pallet there, if I remember correctly. That pallet has been used already.
It
so
has.
She only has a window to rely on.
Yeah, they don't have the unbreakable. I do not know what this team is going to be able to do here. They are going to take the hit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have hit them just yet. I would have forced them to go to the hook. I don't think they're getting back
same.
time. Wait, they're recalling? Oh, no. Oh, sprint
that-
first. We'll get the unhook, though.
Okay,
Good
there
call
you go.
there.
Let's see, maybe a game changer. You never know. And never mind, there's Victor. Let's see if we can
Alright.
get them with Victor now. No pallet.
Oh, good shot through the gap. How are they going to get kicked?
Good prediction by them. That was a really good prediction.
Mm-hmm. They're still in
I
a
would've-
really
oh,
bad
man.
spot.
Hey! You never know. You never.
Hey, I mean, you're not wrong, but this is a very, very
Yeah.
brutal twins game we're seeing here.
Oh no, yeah, no, I agree. And they're on the same side, I think, right? Like they're all just stuck on one side. Like no one's able to separate at all. We got one person on the floor, one injured, and one's healthy. So
Yeah, the
see,
Atom
one
did
thing-
reset, but they're across the map currently.
yeah, that's true.
They're gonna try and figure out
Yeah.
where the
Nice.
the tap does get a reset as well. So I could see them taking the hook right here. I'm surprised we haven't seen it. Yeah, they're just trying to get some knowledge about
yet.
where this tap might have gone. They knew they saw where the tap ran initially, but they don't know how they healed or what they did.
They're been. Oh, I was like, why can't I hear Nancy?
Oh.
I thought she was hooked already, but there she is. I think they already went to the opposite side. That's what I'm assuming they did.
Did they see there was a survivor walking in from the back there? Oh, they're gonna go for it.
I'm just as blind as this killer is, I guess, because I see nothing.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see the unhook happen right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Someone
go.
snuck past. I saw that. They didn't
Oh,
see the
on the phone?
survivor.
Oh my.
That might cost
Well.
them. Or it's a good spot for the survivors to be in. They have a chance to come back now.
It's kiting away. Maybe get the unhook. And smash. There you go. There's the unhook. But however, three people are injured. So nobody's holding hostage. Nobody's holding Victor hostage. He does have him in her position. Possession. So she could use him right now and slug everybody she wanted to. But we gotta heal.
Well, Victor's
heal.
actually back on the other side of the map at Shack.
Oh, there he is. I see him. There you go. Yeah, I thought she was on him. I'm sorry, he was
Yeah.
on her. Okay.
Yeah, if they had Victor on their possession right now, I guarantee you they'd be deploying. But no, Victor is over there.
I thought you could recall him at any time, but you have to be like closer to him to recall him. I don't know. This enough.
No, you have to take control of them.
Oh,
And
he'll win the smack.
This was the vital reset the survivors needed. Not catching that survivor might have been pivotal because they got the unhook during that
Yeah.
time, and they're going to be able to reset here, I think. However,
what
they do
I
have
tell
a
you-
survivor that's death hook.
True. Oh,
Good fake there, and yeah, they're racing Victor getting deployed. However, they lost direction. I don't think they heard them. Yeah, we heard them go over here.
Yeah. Oh, when.
Ooh, good dead hard
Dead
timing.
hard. Beautiful.
Fantastic timing there, and it's going to give him a lot of distance. Just a little bit extra time here.
And go to the crane we go. Oh lord, yeah. When you have Victor, like, oh.
Oh, that was a cheeky attempt.
Wow.
I approve of that. That can happen.
Oh, for sure. Oh no.
Yeah, there's no dead hard now, so that is going to be, I believe it's the second hook coming in for Tapir. I want to say, I might be wrong.
Oh, that gen is disgusting. It's in a dead zone.
It is in a dead zone. However, they did a gen over here already, so they don't have to do that specific one. They can do one of the others.
There's a mid gen, right? Yeah, if I'm looking for, yeah, that's a middle gen. Okay.
And 2 more gens flying for these survivors. Yeah, that was the crucial reset. Getting that survivor back there to unhook the No, it's the Meg they unhooked. No, wait, they're death hook. Oh,
yeah.
Well,
oh yeah.
A 3v1 against twins is not easy.
I think Nancy's also death hook, if I remember correctly. I forget who he's hooked.
I'm pretty sure they've hooked Meg. I think they've hooked Nancy.
Yeah.
I think Tap was their death hook.
Yeah, because I know he down. Yeah, I think she is on death hook because remember he down them both with Victor, and wait, no, yes. Oh no, the healing was slug. She got to get picked up, and she got sprint burst and got the save. So I can't recall now if she's in death hook or not.
I
can't recall.
I don't think.
We'll find out.
I don't know. I don't think Nancy or Meg are a death hook at this moment. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if you noticed back there. That was a Pop Ghost Weasel on this gen.
Yes, it was actually.
It was a lot more aggression, but a survivor has since touched it, so they're trying to figure out where that survivor went.
Oh man.
I parked Victor over here, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody on that gen at the moment. You can sneak past Victor by crouching, but oh, there you go, catching the Atom off guard. Another gen, however, for the survivor, so they got one left.
What I tell you, one little mistake, one little, like, the fact that he did not notice the survivors that you did, I didn't notice him, to be honest, but the fact that they didn't notice it, that might have been costed them. You never know. The tables could turn. Yeah.
Again, in the heat of the moment, killers can definitely miss something in the heat of the moment. It's super easy to.
Oh yeah.
Both servers came back over to this gen.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be able to. They probably should be able to get a 2 out here. I don't know about a 3 out. A 3 out might be a bit much.
Well, Nancy's kiting Charlie at the moment while, and that's one way to. Oh, yeah, 3 gen over there though. Well, it's not really. It's not a tight 3 gen, but it's
Yeah,
for
that's
twins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
twins
not. That's not that tight at all. And they are over here. They do call out correctly, and the Atom did get out of dodge, but I imagine they're probably going to go down in the corner of the map. And this is where survivors can really waste the killer's time. Because you have to walk all the way back from Charlotte to get that pickup. Instead, you're probably better off just putting Victor near that gen and just trying to prevent it from being done.
Right. Oh, they have 2 gens that have been worked on. The middle one. Yeah.
No.
Oh, got kicked. Immediately got kicked.
They called it. They correctly called it, and they were able to get that kick. So I think now you have to go for that hook. I don't know. They're going to dry kick it. Atom already getting picked up, though. I imagine that We're Gonna Live for Survivor is still in the game.
And they changed. Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to pick her back up quickly, but Charlotte isn't too far behind here. They will be able to get the pickup though.
Wow, very fast pickup indeed. But there goes Victor again. Yep.
Yeah, notice they're together. I don't think they're always gonna be able to get that kick because that is how you counterplay this killer to a T. You just pair up. However, they will be able to get this hook. I think this is. Is this first hook for her?
I think so. I don't recall him being hooked at all. I think
I don't either.
Let's see. We'll find out.
Yeah, that is first hook.
Oh yeah.
However, they're not going back to their generator. We saw the Nancy go to that generator. They're instead chasing the fresh survivor here.
She's kiting right now for sure. She's just running into an empty space. There's no plan. She's kiting for sure.
She might even have adrenaline.
That could be also.
You do see occasionally where the survivor takes the hit and then immediately they finish the gen and they go for the no play. They do get the hit on the Meg, getting the kick on the Victor.
I have to. Okay, the synchronization of the kicks back and forth is so nice to see. I have to admit, like, that's really nice teamwork there. Buddy system.
True.
Actually, really good.
Yeah, and there you go. You see that final gen going. However, everybody is injured. They're not out of the woods yet. This still could end up being more than a 2K.
And did you notice that the doors are really close to each other? So
They
twins, that's brutal.
That is.
And it's
We'll see if they're able
see.
to
Yeah.
deal with this.
Oh,
They
they're
do see
very-
both of them. Yeah, you can go to either one of these, but the problem is you do split up, and Adam is not there to get the kick, and Victor's going to be able to roam free. They're not on this exit gate, though. I wonder. I think I saw him crouching back there. I don't know. I think he's crouching around the door of Shack.
Oof.
Yeah, this may end up being a 3K in the end. I'm not sure. Yeah, there you see him.
There he goes.
Yep.
Yep.
So he was by Shack. Yeah, I think the peripheral might just be a little bit hard to see for this killer. However, they are boxed in here effectively.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh. You can just
That's
keep
Sprint
running
Burst?
the Shack forever, really. I think
Nah,
they need to
really.
get it-
The twins won't allow it. You're going to block up that entry. It's only going to be... there's only one way out, and it's vaulting. And we haven't seen an Unbreakable yet. I don't know. There would be a mind game to play there. You're like, all right, we'll wait for Adam to get down and pick up, then we'll Unbreakable, go get the exit gate. But yeah, I think it's more likely the Adam has the Unbreakable, and they are going to go for the hook here. And a 4K for the twins. Back-to-back 4Ks for this killer.
Hey. It went back and forth this match. Like, you thought, oh no, the mistake. Oh, the two drivers got it. No, the Charlie has to. So it went back and forth. Pretty excited to see, not gonna lie. It went back and forth, so that's a really good match right here.
Yeah, the fact that they were able to get the death on tap might have sealed the deal there.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, there we go. We do find the Nancy, and they are going to be hooked as well. So, honestly, really good comeback. I don't think the survivors played incorrectly. They got the reset they needed because the killer made a mistake, and the killer still forced a snowball regardless.
Yeah, they both did, honestly. Everybody did great plays. Buddy systems were done perfectly. Or at least very satisfying. You know, Charlie and Victor, they were like the player controlling them did absolutely fantastic. Especially with the over pallet, over window hits with Victor was very satisfying to see. That was really nice play from everybody, honestly. So
Were it not for the fact it's a melee, technically, I'd call them trick shots.
Trick shots. True.
Yeah, really good job. And all the sportsmanship in the chat, GG's all the way around as we move into this final trial. Well played. That was a really good trial. That was good back and forth. That was enjoyable.
It was. It sure was. For someone like me who doesn't really care for twins, I appreciated that game.
Fair.
Yes.
And now it's time for another blight. Twins, blight. Different maps though.
Oh, what's the map this time?
Well, no, it's just different maps every time. Like we saw twins. Well, we would have saw twins if the first trial wasn't forfeit, and then it was a blight, and now we went to this map and it's a twins and a blight. So
True.
And it looks like it will be none other than Cyber killing. And pretty much every time I've seen Cyber kill, it's been pretty brutal. They're no stranger.
Oh, okay, interesting.
We'll see how they play it again. Like, it seems like an okay map for this killer. You can generally traverse that choke point uninhibited, thanks to the fact that Blight just zooms. The cars are a bit annoying, but they're mostly the same kind of car structure you always see, like on Gas Heaven, and so the sliding is mostly predictable.
True. Yeah. We'll find out. So you said we're going to the Auto Haven. You said
We're back. We're back on ARP. It's same map.
Oh, back there. Gotcha.
Yeah, we're back on the same map. It's just, I was just saying like a different map because both the killers we're seeing are playing on different maps each time, so we get to see know twins blight on one map, twins blight on the other. Just didn't see the twins the first round. I would have liked to see the twins game considering how this one went.
Funny enough, like when you think about it, that map that we're going to again has kind of the same structure touch as Suffocation, but just obviously different shape map. But it really depends because that middle section can really depend on which kind of tiles are put there. I don't know if they're always gonna be LTs and they're always gonna be jungle gyms. I don't think I've ever seen like a three. What's it called? What is it called? Like a three-way. What do they call them? Three. I forget what the tiles. There's a name that we because we name the tiles, but I forget what the one that has like three walls kind of.
Oh, the four-wall tile. Where they have three lanes? Yeah, the four-wall tile. Yeah, I've never seen a four-wall. I usually see like a two-wall occasionally. Well, I have seen a four-wall there. Never mind. I have seen a four-wall.
2 or 3.
I have seen a four-wall in the center there. No, it's like you said. It's like they took Suffocation Pit and took that center choke point and then elongated it and took the 4 to 5 tiles you get the spawn there and turned them like 90 degrees.
Yeah, they just copy pasted and just did a little tweak in there. So it's like it's the same idea, and that for
dead
Blight,
zones included.
Exactly. Oh, they just pick like okay, there's sometimes like an L-shaped dead zone. Like in
Mhm.
certain maps, you have a long L shape. You'd be like, yeah, avoid that place. But you know what? If whenever the killer notices that dead zone, he will cut you over there from
Mhm.
purpose, and it's happened to me many times, and it's so frustrating. But hey,
Yeah.
it's a strat. You gotta do the things you gotta do for the killers.
Yeah, for sure, and for sure. And with that said,
Mm.
it is the current score going into this flash trial is 47 to 42. That
Oh,
trial itself being 24 to 10 because no, they didn't get the no, they did get last gen. Did they get last gen 10?
they did.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. So yeah, they
Yeah.
got so 10 points for the gens. Nobody got out, so 24 to 10,
Mm.
and only 5 point lead for Monarchy here after having an 8 point deficit going into the trial. So the killer did flop the points over. However, a 5 point lead going into this final trial, if you're the killer, like having being down 5 points is not the hardest to make up, especially when you're playing Blight. I
Right.
I think you only need if you get 8 hook states in a 2K or even 9 hook states in a 2K. I think that gets it. I think that gets the W. I think that's enough for a 5 point lead. That's a 10.
Ooh.
That's 10 points into 12, and yeah, I think that is just enough. I think it's like 17 or 18 to 12. I think is the points for
Okay.
that. So
And
it's not impossible for this killer, especially Blight.
for
We've
sure.
also seen
This
Blight
is
get decimated before. Again, I don't know. We'll have to see.
is this the same thing that unfortunately had to forfeit at the beginning? Or was it another?
What do you mean the killer playing
You
right
remember?
now?
You know, remember at the beginning of when we started?
Yeah,
You know
the
this.
first trial was
Yeah.
forfeit.
Okay. So yeah, this is despite with the forfeit, not bad. And if
Yeah, I
that
mean
makes
they've
sense.
definitely
Yeah.
made a comeback again.
Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
4Ks can do that. If you're down by 24 points because you had to like forfeit the first trial, double 4Ks getting that double 24 points definitely helps bring it back.
Yeah. They had the cereal this morning. They had that cereal, so
Hmm.
they did get a good like because like I'm like learning the point system here, so I'm just like
Hmm.
learning off listening to you. So like the fact that they were able to pick themselves up despite what
Hmm.
happened in the beginning is very impressive from them. So well
For sure.
played, and taking care of the team. So hey, the sake of the DVDs, this team has some nice what's the coordination for that. So
Hmm.
well done for all of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure, absolutely. And it just comes down to this final trial. How many hook
Yep.
states can the survivors deny the
Hmm.
killer during this trial? If you can force the killer to have to tunnel someone out, then tunnel someone out, you can get the win. Because if you got like seven hooks, 2K, one of the survivors didn't get hooked, it's not enough to overcome a 5 point deficit, I think. So
Ah,
it's going to be a pretty close match. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a really close match because generally, especially on a blight, you can get the hook states you need. So
oh yeah.
it's going to be really close. We're probably going to see this this game could be decided by like, or the match point could be decided by like 3 points potentially. And that's not to say that
Hmm.
maybe the blight 4Ks, 2 gens left or 1 gen left, and they win the set and the match.
Yeah.
They could totally do that. It's a tall
Heck
order.
yeah.
It's a tall order for as wrestling plays. We'll see.
All depends on decisions, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see.
Indeed, and we'll be loading in here relatively shortly, I think.
Excellent. So, a reminder, if for those who are here, maybe new here, it's like me. I mean, I heard about this already, but what happens if there is a tie? If there happens to be a tie?
We go to tiebreakers. We have a third set.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we have a third set lined up in the event that there is a tie for something.
How many tiebreakers have you guys had since you guys started the season?
We've had 2 tiebreakers. One of them they
Oh.
didn't actually play because the team was pressed for time. They had to get to another game.
Mm,
So they ended up
okay.
forfeiting the tiebreaker, and it was a 2-1. The thing was is that it was a tied set 1, tied set 2, and so thus the match point was on the line. And so because they forfeited, it was a 2-1 win for the other team. It wasn't a complete landslide because it was tied pretty much the entire time. It's just to decide that final one. So it's one set, and then the match point goes to whoever won the third one.
Okay. Okay.
The other one we actually did have the tiebreaker come into account, and I want to say it ended up being a landslide for the tiebreak when it came around. Is
Ooh.
I don't think the team had practiced for the tiebreaker. They had practiced for the first two, and one team was just absolutely blown out of the water. I think that it was I think they got 4K'd, and the other in response, I think they got like 3 outed or 2 out.
Okay.
It was a bit of a landslide. So again, it's nice to have a tiebreaker. I would be kind of shocked if this went to tiebreakers. The 5-point lead is a bit hard to mirror, but I have seen a 17-12 win in favor of the killer before, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Ooh. Oh yeah, like with Blight, it makes you think. It really does depend, because you know how we saw in the last match, Blight kept sliding, and it could have costed him a hit, could have costed him. Yeah. So it's very interesting to say. This way, I like watching Blight, plays, because the way that people learn that way, like which objects slide off, what are more buttered up than the others. How so it's really see how the patience of a player that has with the Blight. Because I know how frustrating, like I don't play Blight enough to know the actual pain, but just watching people, I can imagine, because like you could like one little miss can pretty much affect everything that you had planned for. So but we'll have to see like how this, and the control that you have to have on that killer is, I would assume, it's pretty great.
Relatively, yes. The killer is not easy. Again, we've had the debate of Blight versus Nurse.
Right.
Blight just, there are so many intricacies to learn, and like how to recover when you go for hitting a tree, and the survivor's like, oh, he's going for the tree on that first bounce. Let's slide over in front of that tree. You slide off the survivor, slide off the tree, and then you go past them. You're like, okay, can I get a bounce? No. Okay, they get the distance. Just not letting it affect you and getting back into it is tough.
I remember a while back. Yeah, I remember. I think it was the swamp maps. I don't know if it was all of them or just one of the varieties. I think it was Pale Rose, where Blight actually had an issue with sliding past almost everything on that map, and it was so sad. Yeah, I think it might have been. I don't know if it was just all the swamp maps, just generally those.
Swamp has a lot of really rough collision. They also have some rough RNG, because you can still get fat shamed on that map quite often.
Yeah, true.
It is annoying how many times I get fat shamed on that map. It's just it has some unfortunate collision. I would hope that I think the last time they were asked about it, they said they're content with where those maps are currently. I would like to see them get a tune-up, not like a full visual rework, but like some kind of RNG tune-up. But
me too.
We'll have to hope for it. As in the meantime, we are back. And there we have the
beautiful nails.
Oh, I think this killer has a latent 4-gen. This 3-gen on this side is bad. This is not a 3-gen you want to protect.
It's
there's one kind of in the center. Well, yeah, if you have to break the 3-gen, you just do the one near the center, and if you get into chase, you just run into the center tiles. So.
Yep, agreed.
Ooh, getting a little bit of a scout's perch there, as they're going to abandon altogether, and they're going to go back over here. Yeah, you spawned far enough away. Yeah, the survivors actually spawned over here, which is actually brutal.
Yes. First hit. This is this is the tile I'm talking about. I suck at these tiles. These right here. This is what, a 3?
It's a 4-wall, yeah.
A 4.
3-lane 4-wall, however you want to say it. You do drop that pallet preemptively though, and.
Oh yeah, I would too. Heck. Oh.
Blight making a bit of a W there. Do they get this? They do get out of here. As we see, there is no Combat 21. Instead, it's double speed add-ons, and they are really trying to get this Nia down. Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, Nia doing a really good job here.
Oh, he predicts it.
Oh, the vacuum. Oh.
I felt that.
They do get the hit before the wall, though, so
I was
they
gonna
are
say
able to
nice
recover.
fake, but yeah. I was gonna say nice fake, but yeah, it didn't look like it connected at first, but then it did, so it was really weird for me. Went up and down.
Indeed, and a scourge hook from this killer. Interesting. Okay. They're gonna be able to get over here, and yeah, that gen was actually almost done. They're gonna go ahead and kick it as well. Maybe a pop combo? It is a pop combo.
Yep.
Okay.
It's orange clouds. There we go.
And they do see that gen being worked on, so they do know what's going on. That hook is in the back of the map, though. They do go for the unhook, though. Not a bad start. A little bit of a long chase, and yeah, there you see them just sliding off.
Yeah.
Brutal.
That tree is not thick enough.
It is not.
That or too much butter.
Oh, that's a failed skill check. If that is Nia, they're gonna be in trouble.
That is a bad spot for sure. There's nothing there.
Okay. But I say, if Nia came over here, that's a bad time.
Yep.
Do they make it into the main building or not? I don't know.
They might not vault it, unless she does a very sick way.
They were able to get through the door. They do finish. I'm assuming that's the center gen that got finished. I can't
I want to
see.
say so. No.
Please show us.
Uh,
Please turn around. For the love of all that's holy, please turn. I have to. Okay, so that was deadlocked. Yeah, that is deadlocked. That makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
center
that was
gen.
the middle.
Okay, with the middle
Yep.
one. Yeah, I like this 3 gen a bit more. It's a bit more like
Yes.
condensed. Also worth noting, if that was, that was a Scourge Hook. So yeah, that's this is why I don't like Deadlock and Scourge Hook. That Deadlock stopped that Scourge Hook from popping the gen. I will never, for the life of me, understand why this perk combos ran. I need someone to explain it to me.
I guess it's the fact that you can block up one gen, that people can't touch it. Maybe Scourge, regresses it, so people have to worry about 2 gens. Like, I don't know. I have an idea of it, but at the same time, I don't know either. But
Good mind game there.
Oh.
Blight is zooming. However, they know the Claudette has not passed the plane. Yeah, there they see the Claudette. Dropping that pallet.
Very just like, oh heck no. And she decided to just do a little turnaround where she has nothing there now. Definitely down here, unless she has a fancy perk.
What gen was that? They broke the 3 gen. That gen
They
was not
did.
on that far side. Yeah, they did the gen right there. That's what I'm talking about. Just, I do not like Scourge. I don't like the 2 combo. And
True,
yeah, they
I
do
can-
finish
I can
that
see
gen.
why. Yeah, because the Scourge hits the most progressed gen. Am I correct?
Yeah, Scourge is the most
Okay,
progressed,
yeah.
as does Deadlock.
Oh,
And they do get that scream.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's the fact that they target the same gen. And I understand, like,
Yeah.
if you get, like, Deadlock pops and, like, 20 seconds later they do another gen up, maybe, but that's so situational.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's, like, no progress on that gen.
Oh, I saw an arm there. They have a mid kill.
Ooh, getting the
Ooh.
pre-drop there. Not
All
gonna
right.
greet it out. And worth noting, Claudette is Death Hook. Yeah, I think they're gonna go for the tunnel here. Survivors are not out of it yet. They're in a, I would say they're in a balanced situation where if they just play very optimally, I think they might be able to get the W for the set and the trial here. Obviously the set more easy to get than the trial, but
Yeah, because
this Claudette healed.
You can feel the pressure from one side if there is, and at the moment I feel like you said, balance. I feel like both can have a chance if they do things correctly or not. It really depends on the decision. So. Oh, there.
Okay, yeah, I think the Claudette. No, this is Nancy.
That's Nancy. Yeah, she has nothing
No.
here, so we'll see if she.
Oh, it is Nancy.
the
Okay.
palette. Yeah.
I couldn't tell first. I was like, wait, no, it's the
Oh,
Lori
no.
that's injured. That is what happens when you bounce at the very last second. They should be able to get this hit, though. Oh, beautiful
Very
fake there from the
nice.
Nancy.
Very nice.
And they don't know where Lori is. This game could be slipping away from the killer here, potentially. Rushing over here. I don't think anybody's over here, though.
I'm gonna say they're all. Yeah,
skill
they're
check.
all over there.
Unfortunate skill check there. Yeah, there's another gen.
Oh, that's yep.
They're really close to getting out of here. They need to get some. Like, I think they need to get this Claudia out of the game, and then try and find another survivor. They do. I don't know if they heard it, but Lori's behind them on the left.
Yes, she's with the very. Oh wow, yeah, she's in a very risky zone. But like you said, he needs the kill, so he's just gonna. Oh no.
It's a bit of
Oh,
a
Lordy.
misaimed. Yeah, I'm gonna say
he
they.
missed.
Oh, they jumped
Oh,
anyway.
no.
Interesting. However, they do see someone back over there. Is that Lori or not?
I hear nobody yet. Oh
Yeah, no,
gosh.
there's that gen.
Oh.
Yeah, they even with Deadlock, they had another gen 99 and ready to go. So
Yeah.
Claudette's dead here. They need to find a fresh survivor. They desperately need a fresh survivor here if they want to bring this back. They need a fresh survivor, camp them out, and 7 hook stay 2K might be able to hold it.
Lord.
Oh, they did interrupt this. There's only 1 light done. They know where the survivor ran to.
There we
They do
go.
find Nia. I don't think Nia has been hooked this game, has she?
I want to say she did at the beginning. She was the first one. Yeah, he
Yeah,
found her
you're
first,
right. And they called it correctly. Yeah, they know that they can't hook this survivor. They need to get a different
Yep.
one. And they're
Nancy
going to go after
looks
the
like-
Nancy
yeah,
instead.
Nancy.
However,
Yeah.
was it Nancy or Lori that got the unhooks and took body blocks? One of them has deliverance.
I want to say it's Nancy, yeah, because Lori is she's the fresh hook, I believe. Or yeah.
Uh-oh, they might be able to get
Oh,
the out here.
one-
They're going to Shack, I think. Or are they going for the exit? I can't tell.
There she goes right there.
Ooh, dead
Oh!
heart. If they're able to make it to Shack, they can get the egg, the hatch. I don't know. This seems like it
I
should be
don't think so.
dead. It should be a lost cause. I don't know.
I don't think so. Oh god, they do have a pallet there.
Oh, they know
Oh.
they go down.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really close. I don't know if a 7-stage 2K gets the W here. They correctly identified that Nia had been hooked already, and they know they couldn't get it. Where on earth is a hook?
Oh, you're not gonna make this. She's gonna get hatched for sure.
I think
she
she
will.
is. Yeah, I don't think
she
you
will.
make this. Oh,
No,
it's
there's a
open.
wall
Never
right
mind. It's
there.
not a window. But oh, she gets it
Ew,
anyway.
she's out.
Where's the hook? There was no hook back there.
There was nothing. No middle hook.
Now she goes down anyway.
Wow,
That was close.
Okay. Oh.
That was super close. She almost got away. I'm gonna say I didn't see a hook back there. That's so crazy.
No. Was there
Yeah, there's no hook
at
back
all?
there. There's a dead zone. Right. Claudette got hooked there. That's why. Claudette got hooked right there. There's nothing there.
Dang.
Wow.
Wow. It seems like whenever I play Survivor, this hook's literally 10 feet apart. But unfortunately, with this blight, there was nothing in his reach. But he got it. Got a 2K.
They do get the 2K. However, I don't know if that's enough points. One fresh survivor got to leave. It's a 7-stage 2K. We'll have to see how the points come out in the watch. I think Monarchy still might get the W here. I'm waiting for a point confirmation because right now it's showing 62 to 57. Like the killer crunch identified they needed a fresh survivor. I think they needed one more. I think the fact that I think they needed one more stage on a survivor that hadn't been hooked yet. I don't know. This is really close.
Let's see.
Just I want to make sure that we get this because I think this might be a tie trial, so the set will go, set and the match will go to Monarchy after all.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're tallying up. You got that hook, that one. Yep. I think that confirms it was 15 to 15 for this trial, and so with that said, we are going to see Monarchy get the set and the match point in the end. So it's going to be 2-1 in favor of Monarchy. So congratulations to Monarchy for pulling it out, and GG's to Shadow Wolves.
GG's for sure.
Impressive comeback. I didn't think after forfeiting the first trial that they would actually be able to make that full comeback, but the 2 4Ks right at the back to back is just, it's hard to do something about that.
Oh yeah, those were big old lifesavers right there for the team. So oh my, yeah, good on the killer.
For sure. And with that said, we got one more match for the day. That was a bit of a grindy one. That was not to be expected.
Yeah.
So hopefully this next one is entertaining, but maybe not quite as exhausting. I feel like I need to go take a walk after that one. I don't know about you.
No, the bleed, please. You just need a hug. He'll be fine. Just needs a hug. He'll be okay. Maybe a little mad.
There we go. There we go. But with that said, we got one more trial. One more match. We got about 40 minutes from now, so stay tuned. I've been your host, littlerugaard. I've been joined today by the lovely Avytaan. Where can we find you next if you go live?
Oh, well, I'm actually going to go live tonight at 7 p.m. PST. Avytaan. I will be there. So if you guys like to visit me and scream in your ear holes like this sign says, I'll be seeing you there. If not, have fun in the fog or wherever you are doing at the moment.
Sounds good. And with that said, I'm your host, littlerugaard, and we will be back in about 40 minutes. Stay tuned. You're watching Champions of the Fog.
Bye.